Squirtle. No, there's Charmander. And then... Gengar, my favorite starter. I had a bit of a false start there. I thought I hit start streaming and then I didn't. But it's okay, I only got to this screen before I noticed. Okay, yes, we are here. Outside the gym. I put Wendy in front. Everyone else I'll call when they need it. I'll call when they're needed. Hooah! You're trespassing in our fighting dojo! It's weird that some of these gyms are like, hey, what are you doing here? It's like, challenging the gym leader? Duh. I guess that kind of shows the change in tone for later games where it's like, yeah, obviously you're here to fight the gym leader. We want you to be here. That's the point of a Pokemon gym. But in this, it's just like gyms are just like people's hangouts, and when you show up unannounced, it's like, hey, who are you? You're not a fighting type exclusive trainer. Oh, right, Poison Sting stinks. And it's not even super effective. But I should be resistant to fighting moves. So... Tackle. Dow. But you're hurt by your poison. I don't know which is worse. Ugh. You got defenses. It's not very effective. How about an ice beam? Low kick. Sweet blow. Raw blow. Chad low. I'm gonna potion now. Just in case you do another karate chop critical hit. Or you could just miss. That's cool too. I like that. No, not back into item. But it failed. Don't miss. Thank you. Go level 26. It's about to use Maggie. Will it change? No. Sent out Maggie. Oh, okay, so you are like 5 levels ahead. That's why it feels like I'm not doing much against you. X attack! It'd be funny if you got critical hits and then that stat boost means nothing. This means working. Clear, but it failed. That's funny. It'd be funny if you did it again. Here swipes. Ah! Ah! Okay, only 2 times. Oh, come on. Oh. 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 It's about to use Primeape. We change? Yeah, I better. Let's have Rutger deal with this. It's closer in level. He's so mad. He's so angry. He's an angry ape. Critical hit. What about a dig? You can keep leering. I thought that's supposed to make my defenses lower, but it keeps failing. I don't know why. We're gaining experience. Okay, actually, I think... So they are a few levels ahead, so... I'm not saying we're doing it later. Actually, yes, I am. Man, you were... I was gonna say, do you realize? Well, If you're watching, you probably have played this game before. The game is so open now. Like, opening up that town in the middle. Let me get my map out. Oh, I hate this cursor. Opening up Saffron Town has allowed us so much more freedom because now instead of directly crossing from, you know, a straight line, now we can turn, which is what I just did. You know, I don't have to go around the whole freaking world to do it. Oh wait, I have a cut over here. It's cut. It's gone. Yay! Where's the Pokemon Center? I should stop in there real quick. Welcome to Pokemon Center. Pokemon got perfect health. Okay, we're gonna do Pokemon. Get ready, say Fuzzy Pickles. Thank you, Pokemon, fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Okay, now we're running off to Mount Moon because I'm pretty sure I could get some Moonstones. Actually, this is like the first town we went to after leaving Mount Moon. Am I going the wrong way? Dude. Smug bird. I'll scratch you. I'll beat you in one hit with Scratch. And get nothing for it. Dude. But, you know, experience is experience. I mean, it's only 66. Okay, yeah, that was pointless. I didn't want to go through the grass. So I need to come over here. Wait, can I even... I still can't go back to Mount Moon yet, can I? I'm gonna look at my map like it's any help. Because it doesn't show, like, how to actually get to places. Oh wait, Diglett Cave. My brother said Diglett Cave. Where was that? This way? Oh, is that in a... I feel like it was something I saw really early and then forgot about it because I didn't think it was going to be relevant. Oh, I guess at this current moment in time, Suzuka is the lowest level. Well, her and Ikaros. But Ikaros isn't staying. Is it this way? Route 9, Cerulean City, Rocktal. Dude. A quick attack. You can't beat my fanciful diner manners. Oh, wait, maybe you can. Well, at least because it was a closer level Pokemon, that meant it gave more experience. No, not item. Oh, I guess my map does have the general locations of things, so I can get the general location of the Diglett Cave. Hello? Dude. I can't remember. Okay. See, this is the underpass. I guess we can try Vermilion City again. Well, I say again, like I checked there earlier, no. What I meant was, we can try going to Vermilion City again, as in, it is a town we have been to before. I can kind of remember, because it's like, you go there, and then there's a guy who's like, oh, the Digletts were digging a path. Is it like over here? Totally over this way. Definitely don't need Surf to go that way. There's a guy who's like, well, my Pokemon is helping me stamp the ground. It's not over here, is it? Notice! Round 12 may be blocked off by sleeping Pokemon due to the rough tunnel alive into town. Vermilion, please. Diglett's Cave, here it is. Didn't take long. What a surprise, Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City. Oh no! Dugtrio! Level 31! This looks like a job for Aquila. Too bad for you. Water is special. You keep lowering my attack, but water gun uses special. It's actually kind of scary that this guy survived a water gun. Come on. You get Bubble. You will be defeated by Bubble. Level 23! Just a few more levels and she'll get Flamethrower. Pretty sure. Ah, it's a Diglett. That's more like it. Level 16. Okay, look, hear me out. I know I'm weak to ground and rock. I don't know if you resist fire though. You sure don't. See, that's another one of the things that's tricky about typing. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, you can be like, oh, fire is weak to ground, so then you pull out your Diglett. But Diglett's not resistant to fire, so he can still get, you know, nearly one-shotted. If you're a Dugtrio, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Scratch. Ow. Ow. Not again. There we go. 2 hits. Experience all for you. Ah! Dude! Well, I didn't say I was gonna scream if this one was a Dugtrio. Good out of Caleb. But you know, despite Wendy being weak to ground, she's got Ice Beam. Ice Beam would work. Super effective. Dugtrio fainted. For a moment, I thought I said the bird with the 3 heads, but that's Dodrio. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. Sure, you're not scared of level 30 Digletts or Dugtrios? Pokemon's fine, so I could light it up. I made it. I'm here. Where is here? Diglett's Cave. No, that's where I just was. Fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut. They tell you that just in case you got here with a fainted Pokemon. I'm looking for Abra. Want to trade for Mr. Mime? No, I still don't. I wouldn't mind a Mr. Mime, but I don't have an Abra. Forgot what I was doing for a moment. Hello? Who's over here? What is this place? Am I supposed to be here yet? Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Or I can do it completely blind. Hi, remember me, I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you got 10 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an HM5. So, Blue, have you caught at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? Yes? Great. You have caught 15 kinds of Pokemon. Oh, cool. Oh, I guess because evolutions count. Here you go. I got 5. The HM Flash lights even the darkest dungeons. Is that what 5 is? I'm pretty sure you got demoted to TM in a future game. Contain Flash. No, I don't want to teach that to anyone. Mega Drain. Pretty sure I already checked no one can use that. Counter. Yeah. I'll save, because I found my way. I gotta be careful. Now I'm on 13 hours. Oh, it's unlucky. No more room for items. See, the bad luck is happening already. I gotta go put my items away in the Pokemon Center. I appreciate that the game at least remembers that the cursor was over Rutger, so I don't have to keep scrolling down to him. I want to cut those bushes, but it's like, what's the point? My items are full. Excuse me. I could put the Firestone away for now. Hopefully I'll remember that I put it away and it won't be like, did I forget to buy a Firestone at the department store? You know what? I don't feel like topping everyone off. We're fine. I'm gonna save because we're totally fine. Everything is fine. Oh, we're not past 12? We're not into 13 hours yet? Okay. I guess that was telling me my current status, not the status of last save. Nope, not item. Hello? What's over here? Narrow passage. Well, that was pointless. At least this one has a guy behind it, so there's someone to talk to. Ugh, I must have dozed off in the sun. I had the dream about a drowsy eating my dream. What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. Just going a little bit down. Contain Dream Eater. Can I teach that to anyone? No. Okay. Well, on to the next bush. No, not items. Hello? Anything back here? Hello? Moonstone, please. Moonstone, please. Moonstone! I think I'll eat it now. Wendy. What? Wendy is evolving. Yeah. And then what was this? HP up. I don't know if I'll ever use that. But it's cool to have. If we lose to the Elite Four, I can totally... I'll totally put that on someone. If that's how we beat Ruby. Man, I still can't believe that because I'm going in release order, I'm gonna be visiting Kanto 5 times in a row. 5 games in a row. Because Emerald didn't release until after Leaf Green. What's also funny is that I won't be able to use all 3 Kanto starters right away, despite visiting Kanto 5 times. You can go. And you can go. Because as far as I've seen, in yellow, your starter is Pikachu. Like, there's no way around that. So, hey, wait. Nidoqueen can learn Mega Punch now, right? Why don't I teach her Mega Punch? Did I get the TM for that? I don't remember what its number was. Well, I would think I would have kept it on me if I meant to, you know, use it later. Now, I did see that apparently, so the Pikachu you get, it has happiness, which, you know, is only applied to Pikachu. It's not like Yellow introduced happiness as we know it. But apparently, you get a Bulbasaur if its happiness is high enough, which I'm assuming is from Professor Oak or one of his aides. Oh, AIDS. But yeah, I don't know when that'll be, so I'm not gonna count on getting Bulbasaur. Diglett Cave. So I guess the rest of this is just the route as it was before. So yeah, let's just go. Hey, by the way, what do your stats look like now? So 55, 59. So I feel like you've already caught up to Kirby. 55, 59, 47, 50. Yeah, defense is higher, and she's a few levels lower than Kirby. What was speed? I don't care about speed. And then special is 71, which is definitely higher. So Kirby's the more HP offensive, whereas Wendy, well, she could get there on HP, which is what I want to see. Yes, be tanky, be awesome, be bulky. You don't have to be a sweeper. Not every Pokemon needs to be an offensive sweeper. I like my bulky Pokemon. That's not good. That's Suzuka. We don't want to leave with Suzuka down here. Uh-oh. He's digging. Uh-oh. Okay, you're part flying, so you should be immune to it, right? Emergency tactics. Use dig. It doesn't affect Ikaros. Ha. Okay, and then back to Aquila, because he's the one with the attack power. No, not again. Yeah, well, this is this. Didn't affect the okay, fine. Can't escape. Okay. Just don't use dig. Bah. Okay. Just land this. Not you, Dugtrio. It's okay, this is only getting ridiculous because I'm making it ridiculous. Except, it's gonna keep using dig. It's not my fault it keeps using dig. Yeah, there we go. Scratch. Yes. Yeah, 29. 23, okay, sure. Don't really care, but alright. I think Ikaros' time of being offensive is over. He's just there for support now. Ow. Yeah, all that EXP for you. Which is funny, because that's almost as much as she got for participating in the battle with the Dugtrio. Which I guess experience doesn't get divided up like, it's not precisely like, oh, it's the same amount of experience divided by 3. I probably should look that up, then. Could be good to know. I thought about using dig to get out of here faster, and that would work if I was going back the way I came. But I'm trying to go a different path. Which is, you know, back where I came from, but longer ago. You know, as opposed to back where I came from a minute ago. Okay, we're out. We can go. And get some puzzles. I wasn't thinking about this, but since we're here, let's buy a couple more. What else you got? Okay. I still feel like I could potentially be making people mad by not using repels. But it's like, hey, my bag space is limited. You really think I should be using up precious item space on repels instead of carrying literally every healing item ever on me? And also rare candies, and also ethers. I'd rather be a walking Pokemon Center. Am I going the right way? I think so. Yes, because then up here, there's the building. And the guard is no longer thirsty, so I can go by. Mr. Psychic's house, right. Forgot about him. You know, let me take 2 seconds to step inside this Pokemon Center and then leave, so that in case I lose, I go back to that Pokemon Center instead of the Vermilion one. Where am I going? Nope, still not right. Should be right over here. The only gym where people actually work out. Isn't that funny? In the entire Pokemon series. The only gyms where people actually work, you know, where humans actually work out at the gym are fighting gyms. Everything else is like, oh, it's just called gym because it's a gym for Pokemon. Speaking of... I hear you good. From the guy who you beat like half an hour ago. Show me. I totally wasn't watching even though I'm standing right next to him. In a small room. Nidoqueen! And then she used Scratch. Oh, that was a critical? Oh, jeez. He's getting pumped. Everybody watch out. Low kick. Not very effective. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Have a little poison. Okay, well, you didn't get poisoned by the poison, but that's okay. Because if poison move's always poisoned, then they would have to always poison me too, and that would be annoying. I was about to use my choke. Will you change? No. His face is so derpy. He looks like a Muppet. Man, wouldn't it be funny if on the next Ice Beam you froze? Well, it was worth trying to manifest it. Dang it! You keep leering. Leering at me with those googly eyes. 1,000 experience! excuse me. Yeah, my nose. Not really blow it, but like, yeah, it's kind of blown it. I'm gonna go back and heal because I need the PP back on Ice Beam. Well, there's the Mart. But I need the center. There it is. I was beginning to think it was another block down. Excuse me. Boy, I sure hope when I beat the fighting gym that all these Team Rocket grunts get out of here. Is this just a way to... Trainer tips! Full heals cures all ailment. Full heal cures all ailments, like sleep and burns. It costs a bit more, but it's more convenient. And also saves plenty of space in your item bag, so I don't know. It could be worth it. I'll have to see how expensive they are. Hey, there are 2 Pokeballs up ahead. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. I eat bowls of nails for breakfast. Without any milk. Oh, he's got the angry monkey. Is there anything in the world scarier than an angry monkey? Okay, this is not going good. How about a poison sting? See if I can get you with a parting gift. Okay, apparently the answer to is there anything scarier than an angry monkey? An angry monkey with an X attack. Dang it. How come Lear is working now? Ow. 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 Fine. Please don't do a sliver of a sliver in damage. Thank you. That wasn't even a level up. Yow, stubbed fingers. The only thing that frightens us is psychic power. Our master is a pro fighter. The prime fighters across the land train here. Sure they do. Sure. The 5th gym, yes, I totally believe all the toughest trainers in the world train there. There couldn't possibly be any tougher trainers who frequent other places in the world. I'm definitely feeling like maybe I should come back later. But I don't know if it's because I'm here, like I'm attempting the gym too early, or am I just underleveled? Hello, Ethereal Sapphire, how are you doing? If you know the answer to that question, please feel free to say it. Cause like I'm not one of those streamers who's like, oh, don't answer my questions. I'm just thinking out loud. Like, no, if I ask a question, I really mean like, hey, does this thing do thing? I'm also going the wrong way, I think. Wait. No, I didn't check my map. I hate this map. So I've been to Lavender Town. That's the town I'm thinking of where I'm like, can I go south from there? Because Snorlax is east of Vermilion. You don't remember the question? Am I attempting the fighting gym too early? Or am I underleveled? Because, like, I can challenge the fighting gym now. But they're, like, almost 10 levels higher than me. You have no idea? Okay. I'm just gonna go around and explore. I probably won't be able to get far without knowing Surf, but I sure as heck can try. I feel like that's kind of what you gotta do in games like this. Is like, oh, enemies are tough. Well, let me go explore my other options. Oh no, I feel it already. I feel the headaches. The music is getting to me already. It only just started. I'm probably gonna fight a lot of fishermen over here. But I gotta put Suzuka in front anyway. North to Lavender Town. Either I'm gonna fight a lot of fishermen, or the person in this building is gonna tell me I can't go this way, and then I gotta turn around. Okay, good. I don't gotta turn around. There's a lookout spot upstairs. Stop moving away when I'm talking to you. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. Ah. Is this a good TM? It contains Swift. I'll have to look into that. I want to say Rutger can learn Swift later from just naturally leveling up. Yeah, I got a bite. Here. Oh yeah, I forgot the fishermen are kind of big guys in this game. So they can use the big guy field sprite. There we go. That's a Pokemon that I feel like is appropriate level for me to be fighting right now. Please don't hit me with a water move. Okay. Supersonic. But it failed. Well, Suzuka tried. Let's... Hey, Wendy. Peck. Ow. You're a fish! What are you pecking for? You don't have a beak! But it failed. Yeah, I guess it failed as just status move when it misses. I'm pretty sure in all the other games it's like, oh, but it missed. You know, it'll just say. Beep beep boop. You know, I would be actually a little impressed. Oh no, Bubble! Oh. Only 11 damage for a super effective Bubble. Okay, I think this is a war of attrition I can win. I would be... actually, that fish looks suggestive. I don't know what you mean. There's nothing suggestive about a fish. I was gonna say I would be a little impressed if every Pokemon has a unique roar, but actually every Pokemon has a unique sprite. So of course they have a unique roar to go with it. Or, sorry, cry. Like, I can't imagine how difficult it was to get every Pokemon to have a unique cry using this, like, 8-bit sound engine. Nice, full healed. Because, like, sprites, that's one thing. Sprites are pictures. It's easy to draw a picture and then just down-res it until it fits. But a cry, like... You know, it's no wonder most Pokemon's cries are just... Or most Pokemon's cries from, like, basically every old game up until, like, I wouldn't say up until, like, Black and White was just, like, some kind of weird sound. Like, kind of just random noise. So Pokemon have pretty much the same cry. I guess that's fair, because it's like I was saying, it's easy to draw a picture, but then making a unique sound for every Pokemon, like, how do you do that? So this guy is confused. There, use quick attack. Critical hit, nice. Catching up on this war of attrition. Dude. Okay, it's time to admit defeat on that one. But not KO. You're not KO in my Vulpix. You know, the way the back sprite looks for Vulpix, I forgot it's a Vulpix and not a Ninetales yet. Just a small fry. Says the guy who lost. Hang on, my line snagged. Hello, any more fishes over there? Ooh. No. I need surf. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Did my burp alert you? I'm sorry. Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. You know, so is paint. You know, watching paint dry. I'm surprised that didn't take off as much as fishing did. They didn't have an artist on team yet, so they didn't really make great sprites for Gen 1. They're good enough. You know, they don't say, this was not made by an artist. Just, like, immediately looking at them. They could be better, but it's not like, oh, clearly the coder made this sprite. Water gun. Ah! Super effective. Oh, I'm part ground now. I'm weak to water. Why did I do that? Tentacool is part poison. There we go. Nice critical hit. It's about to use Goldeen. Will you change? Sure. I'll let Aquila. Aquila will handle this. Also, I forgot Kirby has Thunderbolt. If I need an emergency win button against any of these fish, that would be it. Wait, no, not Water Gun. Water resists itself. Which I don't suppose every type does. So I feel like that's actually kind of noteworthy. There we go. You can't peck me, you don't have a beak! And don't tell me you're pecking with the horn. Because A, that's poke, not peck. And B, its horn is facing the wrong way. That one got away. With a better rod, I could catch better Pokemon. Or you could just, you know, raise up the ones you got. Oh no, I didn't heal! The fishing fool versus Pokemon Kid. Fisherman wants to fight. Send out Goldeen. 27. Well, I know when it's time to turn it to switch to Kirby. Shazam! Too much. You beat me at Pokemon, but I'm good at fishing. Okay, yeah. You know, it's good for him to acknowledge that he may not be good at one thing, but he is good at something else. He has his strengths. I don't have strength yet. I would like to have that, because I feel like I know who I want that to go on. I'd rather be working. Are you intentionally inverting the saying, I'd rather be fishing? This guy's got 4 Pokemon. Who's he think he is? Uh-oh, water gun. I'm less sure I can win this war of attrition unless you get a critical. Okay. Don't you get one. Bubble. There we go. I beat the chicken nugget. Shelter. Nice. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, you like doing that, don't you? Mm-hmm. You're just gonna keep doing it? I'm pretty sure water resists ice, doesn't it? I might be able to get him on the next scratch. Yeah, there we go. Level 28. He's about to use Goldeen. You change? Nah. I'll be fine. Tail whip. I'll just keep scratching. Ooh. I'm not even gonna scratch next time. I'm gonna tackle. I'm gonna drop on the deck and flop onto this fish. I was about to use Horsey. Wanna change? Alright. Thunderbolt! It's not easy. It's alright. Losing doesn't bug me anymore. How many times have you lost? Why is this boardwalk built like this? Why does it squiggle? It's a waste of materials if it— oh. A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. Well, at least now I know what that sign says. I suppose there is one other direction I can head in. Right? Yeah. I could try going... This cursor is so stupid. Because it's like, it's not even, like, okay. You would think it's like up and down goes, like, higher up in the route numbers. So, like, you know, if you start on Route 1, and you keep pressing up, then it'll go to Route 2, then 3, then 4. But it's like, it'll start, like, here, it'll start over the route you're on, so then it's like, oh, pressing up goes to Route 13? No, it snaps back to 1! And pressing down doesn't go back to where you were, it goes backwards in the list of places. So now going down from Route 1 brings me all the way to Victory Road. Okay, so I'm on Route 12, and then next is 13. So, since this is 16, I'm probably not supposed to go there. But that doesn't mean that's how it goes. It doesn't necessarily have to go that every next route is the next number up. They don't always do that, right? We'll just consider it more time to level up Suzuka. Well, I'm sure could use some healing, so let's stop at the Pokemon Center before she becomes the next person in the tower. The next Pokemon to have its resting place be the tower. I feel like Pokemon's probably one of those things by now where it's like there was no scare of a Pokemon dying. They just would never do that. Like, it's existed long enough without doing that I think we can safely be like, nah, they wouldn't do that. I remember watching the anime, and then there was that scene with, like, Charmander's tail flame going out, and that's like, oh no, if its flame goes out, it dies! But then it was fine. But, like, we didn't know that watching the anime as kids, so it's like, oh no, Charmander, no, don't die! But now there've been, like, 9 generations of Pokemon. And, like, yeah, they're not killing Charmander. They're not gonna do that. No one is at risk of dying in Pokemon. And that's okay. Not every piece of media needs to have the risk of someone dying in it. Did I get here by a tunnel? Celadon to Lavender Town. What? No, I just go this way, right? Yeah. And I'm in the department store town. Might as well see what's over here. I don't know if I've been on this side of the tree before. It's grass! Ah! You know what? That's on me for thinking there was going to be anything unique in the grass. That, like, that does genuinely bother me, that, like, so many Pokemon in the grass is just ones you've already seen. When I know that there are plenty of Pokemon I have not gotten the chance to catch yet, and the game refuses to give them to me. Is that another sleeping Pokemon? Or did he just teleport? How'd you get in? Good effort. Okay, thanks. Well, I guess it didn't matter that there was a sleeping Pokemon in the wing. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. An HM. It's Fly. It will take you back to any town. Put it to good use. I keep trying to scroll up to snap down. Teach Fly to a Pokemon. Man, wouldn't it be funny if Kirby could learn Fly? I'd do it. But he can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an old move to make room for Fly. Which move will be forgotten? Whirlwind, because it's worthless. It doesn't work right. And I'll save. I haven't saved in like a half an hour, I guess, apparently. Now we're into hour 13. And things are bound to be unlucky. Excuse me. But yeah, going back to the topic of stakes. Like, I've never really... you know, stakes have never been a thing I actively consider while watching something. Like, sure, I feel tension sometimes when, you know, scenes are tense. But I'm never like, oh, is this character actually gonna die? And then, like, you know, then later learning, like, oh, they were never at risk of dying. I'm not gonna be like, oh, man, I was invested for nothing. Or if, you know, if a character, like, is never in any danger, I'm not gonna be like, man, there are no stakes. I can't get invested because there are no stakes. Like, I don't care. So I guess we gotta beat the Saffron Gym. That's fine, we can fly now. I'll heal just to make sure everyone is topped up before I go back to the gym. You know, like I like watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which actually I don't know if the next part has come out yet, but like, you know, watching JoJo, I'm not like, oh man, is JoJo actually gonna die here? I am like, no, JoJo's not gonna die, he's the protagonist. But I'm sure I'm interested in seeing how he gets out of this sticky situation. Take your shoes off. Sorry. He's so mad that I didn't take my shoes off. His monkey's not that mad though. I don't remember what Roar does. Everything is so predictable. I mean, like, so the thing with JoJo is, like, characters do die sometimes. Like, they established that from, like, the first part. So, like, you know, it's not that there are no stakes. It's not that they're afraid to kill a character. It's just that, you know, if you're in the middle of a story, a character is not gonna drop dead right there. Especially not the main protagonist. But I still, you know, I don't look at action and go, are they actually gonna die here? I tend to look at it as more of a, this is a sticky situation. I wonder how they're gonna get out of it. It's like anime especially, I think, is less about will this character fail here and more about how will they win. They're gonna do something. They're gonna have a move. But the interesting part is learning how. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Stop. Stop. No. Okay, we're good. What are the odds he'll do that again? Oh, no, X attack. He uses his turn on an item. No, what? Wait, I didn't realize you were faster. Dang it. Get him, Wendy. You now being part ground will not take more damage from fighting. You'll still resist them pretty good. Yeah, look at that. And that's the thing too, predictability. Like, I don't think predictability is necessarily a problem. Like, you know, like when a game is formulaic, it's like, okay, well, you enjoy playing it, right? So what does it matter if it's the same formula? Like, I understand wanting things to be shaken up, but like, you know, when you start to notice the patterns, is that really the game's fault, or is it more just human brain being like, oh, look, patterns? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with something being more of the same. And, like, if anything, I feel like it's more of a... at least me personally, I have more of a problem with something going out of its way to not be the thing that you're expecting it to be than I do of it just being normal and doing things straight. You know, like, think about all the all the unsatisfying endings you have ever seen. I feel like those are more of a product of trying to be subversive and interesting than, you know, just being predictable and like, oh, look, predictable happy ending. I give up. Well, now I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up Suzuka. Like, at least me personally, when an ending is like, oh, well, I don't want to be a normal, predictable ending. I'm going to be subversive. That's the ending where it's like, everyone died and then the villain got away, the end. It's like, oh, great. And then that also ties back to JoJo's. Like, JoJo... I've noticed JoJo likes to try to do different endings. They don't want to just have the protagonist win and then the villain is soundly defeated. Happy ending, the end, until the next part where there's a new guy. Like, they like endings to be different, and it's not always satisfying. Like, you know, without spoiling anything, it's like going all the way to, you know, the ending of part 4. It's like, I really want to see this guy get taken down, and then he does, and it's like, oh, that's how you're gonna do it? Okay. Huh. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Sweep the leg. Hwah! And yeah, I feel like ever since part 4, like, they just have not done any satisfying endings because they want to be subversive. They don't want to just be, oh, the villain got defeated. Black Belt wants to fight. Oh, you're not the gym leader? Black Belt said, Hitmonlee. That's a cool sprite. Also, you're level 37, holy crap. And you're not the gym leader? Double kick. Ouch. Ow. Well, let's see if Wendy can do it. Trying to get you with a poison sting. Ha, you missed. Okay, well, I got you with a poison sting, but I didn't poison. Okay, yeah, that's good. Imagine how much better I'd be doing if we were even level. How about an Ice Beam? And honestly, I think the most recent part to come out in English for JoJo, 6? 6. I'm going with 6. Part 6. That is like perfect example of like unsatisfying ending. It's like the other ones is like, okay, I can see that it's being karmic justice. But Part 6's ending is just like, oh, you didn't want a happy ending. Okay, apparently Comet Punch is multiple punches instead of one big, strong punch like a meteor. Okay, Speed Rose. Which also means his critical hit chance has gone up. I should heal. Just don't dodge this punch. Or Ice Beam. Okay, nice. Beaten. Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. Did I talk to you yet? You wait till you see our master. I'm a small fry compared to him. I'll be right back. I don't know if the gym leader shows up after you take that Pokemon. I'm just gonna make sure I'm healed up before then. Yeah, like... really, JoJo's subversive endings has really taught me that I don't want subversive. I want satisfying. I don't care if it's predictable. I want the outcome that you expect to see. You know, that you hope for when you follow a character. You know, you hope for them to win. I want to see them win. Or at the very least, if you're gonna do subversive and have them lose, at least, you know, not be like you're actively trying to fight against the idea of a happy ending. Like, you know, I don't want it to be, oh, hero loses and then everything goes bad at the end. Like, I would like them to, like, if they're gonna lose, at least be like, well, I lost, but, you know, it's not so bad. And then not have the, you know, antagonist win. I didn't realize this is where you get them. You want the hard-kicking Hitmonlee? No. I want Hitmonchan. You want the piston-punching Hitmonchan? Yes. Blue got Hitmonchan. Do you want to give a nickname to Hitmonchan? I do. I said I was gonna do it. If I got one. I don't care if it's predictable. I one called Jackie. There's no room for Pokemon. Jackie was sent to Pokemon Box 1 on PC. Okay, so now, like, where do I find your gym leader? Oh. Stay trained at karate with us. What? Oh. Stay and train at karate with us. I messed that up. Better not get greedy. What goes around comes around. I wonder if the other one says something different, or if they both say that. So now what do I do? The only thing that frightens us is psychic power. Those guys ought to learn to be afraid of Ice Beam. What do you want? Get lost. I am. Actually, I am lost right now. Trainer tips. New Great Ball offers improved capture rates. Try it on those hard-to-catch Pokemon. Totally not a paid advertisement by Silphco. Let me in. I'm a security guard. Suspicious kids, I do not allow in. Well, I guess it's time to see Mr. Psychic. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. Did I? It contained Psychic. Teach Psychic to a Pokemon? Don't say anything. I know what you want. A TM that only one of your Pokemon can learn. I'm gonna wait until Suzuka evolves to use this. But I will keep it on me so I remember that I want to use it. And I'll put these two away. So I'm thinking about what I need. I need the scope. I need the scope, and I need to wake up the sleeping Pokemon. With Silphco under our control, we can exploit Pokemon around the world. Let me put my stuff away. I gotta scroll all the way back down. Well, I can fly now. Silphco is very famous. That's why it attracted Team Rocket. Pokemon growth rates differ from species to species. Or species to species. So there must be a town they want me to revisit now that I can fly. Let's go say hi to Mom. I turned into a bird. I learned it from watching Bill. Blue, you should take a quick rest. How can I get lost if I'm already lost, sir? Yeah, exactly. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Maybe Professor Oak will tell me? Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming? Here, let me take a look. Completion is... Pokedex completion is... 78 Pokemon seen, 17 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? You're on the right track. Get a Flash HM from my aide. I did, and I don't want it. What if I go south? Technology is incredible. You could now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. I'm trying to get around this guy. There's grass over there. Is there a bush I can cut down to get into that grass? Watch that grass be like commonly known Pokemon fan trivia is like, did you know? In the starting town in Red and Blue, there's grass over to the side. You could never get to this grass, but if you were to hack the game and clip through the wall and encounter something in the grass, it's Mewtwo. Okay, like Pidgey, I know my Pokemon are weak, but not that weak. I may be underleveled, but I'm not that underleveled. I would like to get in that grass, though. Mewtwo could be in that grass. I don't think I'm getting that in that grass. Oh, maybe? No. We should make everything so confusing from now on and make every name reversed, like for Gen 2, call ourselves Silver and our rival Gold. No, I didn't do that on purpose. I just did that because that was the name suggestions. Next game, I'm totally gonna be Yellow. Or no, Ash. And my rival will be Gary. And then I'll just keep using canon names. I don't know if Ash and Gary are particularly canon, but It's the game that's mimicking the anime. It might as well be canon. I know technically that's red, but... But I do intend on using canon names. Red's house. Anyone here besides his sister? Pokemon are living things. If they get tired, give them a rest. I guess my only way to go south is to surf, and I can't surf. So I don't have a way to go south. Fly, that's what I need to do. Alright, let's go to... Stupid cursor. Let's go back to Lavender Town. Yellow was a very loose adaptation of the anime, yeah. That's why your only starter is Pikachu. Wait... Is there an East Gate? No. Okay. Well, time to go back down this way. Oh, well, not really. See if maybe the sleeping Pokemon has been woken up by someone. With better rod, I could catch better Pokemon. Solos, you wouldn't even know it's based on anime at all if you never saw the anime. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But it's got Jesse and James in it, how can it not be like the anime? Nope, he's still there. I need like a trumpet or something to wake that guy up. Or like a tuba. Can I? Okay, I can't fly to Bill, but I can fly near Bill. Let's see if Bill has anything to say. I guess technically I can go towards Victory Road. Probably not on Victory Road, but I can go in that direction until the game says I can't. There's a puzzle here, we need to figure it out. Yeah. Like, I don't really mind not knowing where I'm going right now, because it's, you know, giving me a chance to think for myself. I don't do that a lot, but I do like to do it when I do. Why is there that? Oh well, my girl will cheer me up. Hey, bro. Bro? Look, bud. Just check out some of my rare Pokemon on my PC. Bill's favorite Pokemon list. Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. I was gonna say Vaporon. I hate modern games for literally telling you everything you need to do. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me, but I can understand where other people would be annoyed by it. I like having direction. If I could get the cursor, yeah, I can go to I can go west of Viridian City. I don't know that it'll accomplish anything, but I can go this direction for the time being. Well, not that way. I don't even remember if they let me use surf outside of battle right now. So I don't even know what I like. Is it like, oh well, you gotta find surf? Probably not, because that would get me around the sleeping Pokemon, and then he wouldn't be an obstacle. Oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong. So like Sylph Scope and a way to wake the sleeping Pokemon. Those are like my 2 goals that I'm aware of. And Silphco would give me the scope, but they're overrun by Team Rocket, and I don't know what to do to get them to go away. I would have thought that beating the gym would make them be like, hey, look at that tough guy. Let's go fight him. But they literally don't care. Pokemon League, front gate. Let me in. Let me in! Oh, they let me in. Oh, that's the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. Are they going to have individual checks for each badge? You can pass here only if you have the Cascade Badge. Oh, that's the Cascade Badge. Okay then, please, go right ahead. Please, allow me. I don't suppose there's any Victory Road Pokemon I could get when not having all the badges. This doesn't feel correct. This feels like, you know, final. You can only pass here. You can pass here only if you have the Thunder Badge. Oh, that's the Thunder Badge. Okay, then please go right ahead. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be gates and gate guards. Wait a minute. I could go up this way, but then also there is this way. Oh, it's pointless. Okay. And now I'm stuck. Stopped. I said stop and stuck at the same time, so it came out of stop. You can only pass here if you have the Rainbow Badge. Oh, that's the Rainbow Badge. Okay, then please go right ahead. Yeah, I'll go right ahead. Actually, wait, that doesn't... Because going east just gets me to Lavender Town, which I've already been to. And for some reason, it's illegal to fly to new places, so I can't go to anywhere I have not been before. I still feel like it's weird that I kinda beat the gym, but kinda didn't. I didn't get a badge for it. What do you want? Get lost. I am. And I'm making the same joke again. Boss said he'll take this town. Get out of the way, says the guy who is actively in the way. Fighting Dojo. Is this not even like a gym? It's not even a Pokemon gym kind of gym. It is literally the place humans go to work out. Because it's not labeled as... Wait, hang on, I just realized. So this is the gym where you go to work out. And this is the gym. You know, like Pokemon gym. That kind of gym. It's the gym where you actually go to do gym stuff in Pokemon. Yeah, this is the unofficial gym, and then this is the gym. Like, this is just gymnasium. This is the gym. I really feel like it shouldn't say gym on it if it's not beat a guy and get a badge kind of gym. I can also look at my, like, remaining people here. That guy does look like he could be a fighting gym leader. And then next is Sabrina, who is next door. Ow, watch when you're walking. I have no idea what to do. Because, like, sure, I need this guy to get out of the way, and he's probably Team Rocket because he's using the same sprite. But he's just like, I'm a security guard, suspicious kids, I don't allow in. And then it's just like, okay, that's the end of that interaction. I can't challenge him to a battle. The TM is psychic. It can lower the target's special abilities. Keep going what way? With Sylph under our control, we can exploit Pokemon around the world. Maybe I should just go on break and think about it while I'm on break. Is this the song that's like, yeah, okay, step by second. Look at all the shining gold that's around here. All the decadence. Oh yeah, you're the Great Ball advertisement. You need to be walking further past that guard. Being evil makes me feel so alive. Until the guilt catches up with you, and then you'll feel like dying. I'm not seeing anything. Either this is obtuse, or I'm a goof. Either of those could be the truth. What if I just keep talking to him? And I just annoy him by being suspicious? I think a guide is needed at this point because I don't remember the answer here. Okay. Then I'll go on break. I'll think about this for a little bit. And then we can try some things. In fact, I'm gonna leave it open on the map and think about places on the map we could go. But do that when we get back. Okay, so here's what I've been thinking. So, last time we saw our rival, he was in the Pokemon Tower. And although there is the unidentifiable ghost, I don't remember if it strictly prevented us from getting higher in the tower, or if it's just an annoyance that just keeps popping up. I think it did teleport us out or something, but I can fly now, so I might as well go over and check again. The other thing is the last gym leader we beat was Erica. So, for a moment, I'm like, wait, which direction did we come from to get there? I'm also trying to remember how how did the game lead me to the next town after beating the SS Anne? Because that's down in Vermilion. It's like, wait, how do you go from Vermilion to... Oh, right, you get cut, and then you go up, and then you... Right, and then you loop. And that's how you get over to Erica. And I believe from looking at routes... Here we go again with this stupid nonsense. So this is 18, 16, 17, 18. So we're not supposed to go there yet. I'm assuming. So, Route 11 was that route I did twice because the game didn't save. It didn't save, and then it crashed, and I had to do everything over again. That's where the sleeping Pokemon is. And then this is presumably the way they want me to go next. So, what I'm thinking is potentially I need to go up the tower, and then that'll give me, I'll meet someone important there who will give me the method to wake up the sleeping Pokemon, and then I can continue down to the next town, either on Route 13, 14, 15, or 16, 17, 18. Actually, no, not that way, because that is clearly I would need Surf. Makes me wonder if there's anything at the end of Route 17 that, is worth going down there without Surf. But I don't know. But Fuchsia City, that's gotta be the next town. Although here's the concerning thing. There were 4 gym leaders left, but 3 towns. Interesting. Counting the one we're at already, because I know there's a gym here that's Sabrina. But there were 2 more towns after that. So I guess I gotta find the fighting guy, because apparently he's here, or I guess he's not here, but he does exist, because he's gotta be the next guy. So let's fly to Lavender Town and see if we can make anything come of it. Maybe we go there, we find the guy in the tower, and we're like, hey, your town's being overrun by Team Rocket. And he's like, what? And then he goes over and beats them all up. Here we go again, all the way up the tower. It sure does remind me of the tower in black and white, which I think... I don't remember if it was censored or if it always was just like, yeah, this is just a bell tower. It's not like the Pokemon Tower in Red and Blue. Ghost appeared. Darn, Ghost can't be ID'd. What happens when I try to fight it? Too scared to move. Get out, get out. Okay, fine. Oh, okay, we can continue. Be cursed with me. Whoa! See, I'd be scared if I wasn't presumably a few levels higher. Okay, not really that many. But also, my Pokemon's not part psychic yet, so they're not weak to you. Also, the game is glitched, so they wouldn't be even if it was. Stop licking me. I'm not a stamp. Nightshade. Oh. Gen 1's so buggy. Yep. And some people think these are the best games. Like, I can understand having fondness for, like, Gold and Silver or, you know, Black and White. Maybe even Fire Red and Leaf Green, if you know, when I get to that point. But these original first-generation games, like the original versions with no remake stuff added? No. No, this is not the peak of the series. I don't know how there ever was unironically any Gen 1ers. I don't believe they exist. They're not real. Great. Stop licking me. I'm spiky. It's like licking a cactus. Come on, Rutger. There we go. Super effective, because he doesn't levitate. What? We can't crack the identity of the ghosts. There's more than one? Elixir. Beat me not. Janelator wants to fight. It's a Ghastly! So definitely would be more interesting if there wasn't literally one set of ghost Pokemon in this game. Critical hit. Nightshade. Oh! Okay, yeah. Switching. Dude. I'm paralyzed and confused. Confused no more! I just find that phrasing really amusing. Yeah, level 30! Nice. Huh? Who? What? May the departed souls of Pokemon rest in peace. Without awakening. It's my favorite Fire Emblem. Whoa! Darn, ghost can't be ID'd. I'm sure it's totally not a Haunter. And another paralyzing. Not Icaros. HP up. No, ghost! No! Qua! Let me guess. Ghastly. It's a Ghastly! Ah! Oh, Nightshade. Dude. Yeah, you get him with the Ice Beam. You would think you would have better special to resist it. Confused no more! Where was the ghost? It's in your Pokeball. I must have been dreaming. But up another level we go. And more Ghastlies we will fight. Yeah, whatever. I was wondering if I should switch around and get someone else to get some experience. You shall join us. Oh my gosh, it's a Ghastly. They really got me with that one. I wasn't expecting it. Stop licking me. I am not an ice cream cone. Quite the opposite. I'm fire. Come on, just land the last ember. It's confused. It forgot it was paralyzed. Oh. Confused no more, but still paralyzed. Stop it. There. What a nightmare. I was possessed. Better get some more paralyzed heals. Okay, we're out of hour 13. Our luck is turning around. Come, child. I sealed this space with white magic. You can rest here. Oh, are you a healing spot? Oh. Give me your soul. Oh wow, it's not a Ghastly. It still knows Confuse Ray. Oh, this is Nightshade. Well, I guess it's a good time to talk about a thing that came to mind earlier. It seems like YouTube is doing another freaking change with the subscription space. You know, the subscriptions page that you view when you know, click to view the channels you're subscribed to and see what they've uploaded. All, you know, all in one place. This is Nightshade. And, like, I don't hate when YouTube does, like, you know, general changes. Yeah, apparently it's shocking that I don't hate when they do little tweaks. I was under possession. Into Purified Protection Zone. My Pokemon are fully healed. Thank you. But this is one change that I just find, like, really extremely annoying. Like, before, when they changed their interface, It's like, okay, this is a little annoying because now I can't, like, now the exit full screen button is slightly to the left, and I can't just throw my cursor into the corner of my screen to click it anymore, but I got used to it. And I'll probably get used to the new thing. Zombies! Chandler wants to fight. Oh, it's a ghastly! Oh! Whew. Oh. They really got me with that one. So the change they've made is there is now a featured tab in your subscriptions. Or I forget what they call it. Maybe it's not featured, but it's like relevant or something. So instead of being sorted by upload time, now there's this strip of, you know, however many videos. Probably depends on like the size of your browser window, but you know, there's this tab there, and it keeps moving. I swear, every time I refresh the page, it is in a different position. So it's not even like, oh, just ignore the first 3 videos. That's the suggested or whatever. It keeps moving, and it's so confusing. Yeah, it's like Confuse Ray. Oh, you're gonna kill me with a lick. And it's making it really confusing. You know, it's very counterintuitive to what I'm sure it's supposed to be doing, because I think it's only been showing me videos I haven't watched yet that my people I have subscribed to have uploaded. Huh? I regained my senses. But it's being very counterintuitive. Yeah, death by being licked. I guess I am a lollipop. Because it's making it harder for me to try to stay up to date with what I've been watching, because it's like, you know, sometimes I don't watch a video on purpose, and this tab doesn't understand that. Like, I don't know if I really want to fight a Haunter again, but I guess we'll stick with it. Like, it doesn't seem to understand that sometimes people I watch upload something that I'm not interested in, so I skip it. But it keeps putting them at the top, and it keeps, like, okay, so, like, say there, you know, I refresh the page and there are 4 new videos, and then I go and watch one of them, and I'm like, okay, the other 3 I don't want to watch. So I refresh the page again. Now the 3 I didn't watch are at the top, and the one I did watch is not there. Okay, please don't get paralyzed. You're doing great. Okay. Somehow that was easier than some of the Ghastlies we fought. And you're level 27 now. That's cool. Woo! Yeah, I know. Level 27. Woo! I fell to evil spirits, despite my training. What, did you stand under a waterfall long enough? That might help. Yeah, it's one thing when it's like, oh, they added live streaming, so now anytime someone you watch decides that they want to also do live streaming, you just have to have that stupid, you know, the thumbnail in the corner is like, oh, they're live right now, do you want to go watch it? Give me blood. I'm sure that wasn't censored in future releases. Oh my gosh, it's ghastly. And I've since the moment they introduced live streaming, I have wanted the ability to turn off seeing that in my subscription box, and they have never given that as an option. I don't know why companies are so averse to us having options. Like, it's not even like a business decision of like, oh, well, you only get to purchase the one thing because we want you to purchase the thing we want you to purchase. This isn't even a purchase thing. It is genuinely like, it's the service I'm already using, and it would be nicer to use that service if there was a an option I can click. They're not losing out on any money if I don't click that option. And then, you know, they added shorts, which is, it's funnily enough, the like polar opposite form of content to live streaming, because typically live streams are several hours long. They added shorts because they gotta keep up with TikTok. Fine. I hate that, you know, every now and then, you know, scrolling through my subscriptions, then there's that, you know, just like the new tab, you got the shorts tab, where there, you know, a whole, or I guess shelf is a better way to put it. It's a shelf of shorts. That's, you know, it's distinct enough that's like, okay, that's the shorts, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. I'm not gonna humor it, I'm not gonna give it the time of day. I'm just gonna keep scrolling because I don't like short form content. I especially don't like that the shorts that show up in my subscription box don't show me who they're by. And like, again, the logic's like, oh, well, you're subscribed to this person, so why don't you want to watch every single, you know, upload, every single short that this person makes? It's like, well, I don't want to watch every single thing everyone I watch makes. You know, sometimes there are people who do shorts, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to watch them. But then there are some people who do shorts, and like, okay, yeah, sure, I do want to watch them. Because they do shorts in an interesting way. Don't hurt yourself in confusion. But this new shelf in the subscription page, it's not even new. It's not even new content. It's the same content. It's just now making it harder for me to browse the way I want to browse. Because now it's like, oh, but here's the recommended stuff. And it keeps moving, and it's making it even harder to figure out what I've already seen. And try to, you know, keep my place in, like, you know, chronologically. Like, okay, which ones have I seen? Which ones have I not seen? Okay, here's the last one I did see, so now I can scroll down that. And that is, you know, watch things that were uploaded after that. I might not live to get this. I may hit myself in confusion again. Yep. But maybe this time. Yeah, he's stupid and he used Confuse Ray, and I'm confused no more. Ironic. I feel anemic and weak. Shorts are getting longer as well, like 3 minutes long. I mean, TikTok doesn't have a... As far as I know, it doesn't really have, like, a limit on how long they could be. Which is why it lasted longer than Vine, is because Vine was like, oh, you only get 6 seconds and that's it. Or however long a Vine was. But I just don't... I don't want to watch it. I would rather... You know, like, sometimes I come across, like, a new channel, and I'm like, oh, this person does interesting stuff. But then sometimes you're scrolling down through all the stuff they've ever done, and it's like, oh, here's a video that's 3 minutes long. And it's like, well, I don't want to watch that. It's only 3 minutes. Yeah, but I'm talking about YouTube Shorts. Well, it's the same thing. They're just trying to keep up with TikTok. So, of course, you know, they would be doing what TikTok does. And I really don't like that unless the uploader's face is in the thumbnail, or it's like very obviously their style of content, like I can't tell who uploaded what short. So sometimes I just don't click a short because it's like, I don't know who made this. Like, I guess that's weird because it's like, you know, not just the logic of like, well, you subscribe to them, why don't you want to watch their content? But also like, well, if you think it could be interesting, why don't you watch it anyway? Like, I don't know. Sometimes there's just styles of commentary on different things that like, well, if this person is talking about it, I don't want to watch it. No, that's... Oh, wait, no, I was like, oh, you're immune to physical attacks. No, you're immune to normal. I can hit you with Poison Sting. It's not very effective because you're part poison, but it was enough to defeat you, which was the point. Key! What's going on here? Yeah, it's annoying it doesn't tell you who made the choice to defeat. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. And again, it's like, just like when they added live streaming, it's like, I would really like the option to have shorts stop showing up in my subscription page. You know, there was a time where you could change the view to your subscription page. I know that because I bookmarked specifically that, like if you, like, there was another time where they changed something with the subscription box, and it defaulted to, you know, youtube.com/subscriptions or whatever. And my old bookmark would default to that. Nice. Something fell out. Hope it wasn't like, your hair didn't fall out. It was an evil spirit. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I hope it wasn't like a tooth or something. That would suck. Go away, ghost. But yeah, so there was like, oh, if you edit your bookmark to have it be youtube.com/subscriptions, you know, :view equals 1 or something like that, then it would go back to the classic view. Well, now that doesn't work. It just, you know, keeps all the... It keeps the stupid new shelf thing of like, oh, recommended videos. Honestly, I hate it so much, I should write a letter to YouTube. Or not, you know, an email, because who's sending letters? But you know what I mean. Rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ah! Also, I didn't pick up that item that was down there. Why did I not go get that? What am I doing? Dude? Like, I really ought to write an email to YouTube pleading for options in the subscription page, because it's just getting ridiculous. It was one thing when it was live streams. It was another thing to introduce shorts. But this thing is, like, it's clearly not even a finished thing because they keep moving it. Although, I don't know, maybe it's intentional because it... Oh, no more room for items. Is there anything I could use up? Oh, when did I get a nugget? Okay, I'm not leaving the tower just for this item. I'll come back. I'll do that off screen because it's not like I'll be finding any Pokemon on the way up. Unless I end up getting the scope by the end of this, but I probably won't. Dude, 2 steps! I know there's that song that's like, give me 2 steps, mister. Give me 2 steps towards the door. Can you give me more than 2 steps, please? I'm not even heading towards the door. Can you give me more than 2 steps, mister? YouTube could be a good competitor to Twitch if they would just treat streamers seriously. Yeah. Like, I really think... Begone, intruders. Ah! Ghost appear. Darn, it can't be ID'd. Oh, it's level 30 now. Uh-oh. And I gotta wait. Oh. Well, now I'm roadblocked. I cannot go up the tower until I can identify the ghost. So that sucks. But at least I got some training in. Yeah, it automatically moves me to the side. It won't let me. Like, I think YouTube could be doing so much better with its shorts and streaming and stuff if there were separate tabs for them. Separate categories that you click on to view that stuff instead of it all being, you know, in your subscription page and possibly on the front page, but who uses that? Just go to your subscriptions page. I almost never know streamers exist on YouTube because YouTube never shows an ongoing live stream. Yeah, like, there's one thing they could be doing better. You know, imagine a spot that you click and it's like, hey, here, you know, here's recorded videos, here's live streams, here's shorts. Actually, I think they do have one for shorts. But it's the TikTok, you know, model of like, oh, you click it and you get a random short, and then you have to scroll, and then it gives you another random short. Like, I don't like that. You know, it's one thing when it's on, you know, TikTok, because TikTok apparently has like a pretty good algorithm for giving you stuff. Excuse me while I dig out of this tower. But, like, YouTube is pretty notorious for having a terrible algorithm. Oh, that's weird. I didn't expect to come back to this town. Pokemon says, we don't need Pokemon picture. Pretty good health. Okay, we need your Pokemon. Dicky, Pokemon in 5 fit. Never sees you again. Okay, what were other thoughts I had? Well, Erica. Let's go talk to Erica and see if she has a hint. Yeah, I guess the thing with YouTube is, like, they don't show people who are live streaming because there were no live, you know, no one on YouTube exclusively, that's the word I wanted. No one on YouTube exclusively streams. Like, there are people who live stream and then also put their stuff on YouTube, but no one is like, I'm going live on YouTube, and then that is all they ever do on YouTube is be live. But they also don't have incentive to go, you know, be exclusive to YouTube because Twitch exists. And YouTube is not being a good alternative to Twitch, so no one is gonna switch. Went to Pokemon, keep me company, mail even brings money home. Counterfeiting! It's a sculpture of Diglett. I don't suppose... Blue, this isn't the time to use that. Okay. Grab all the Pokemon books. Wait. Excuse me, that's a door. Oh. I'll get there eventually. Aha! Hello? I know everything. I'm glad you do, because I certainly don't. I think our best option is to go down a literal list and talk to all NPC in the game. No. I think I figured something out here. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. Maybe I'm not onto something. It's a pamphlet on TMs. There are 50 TMs in all. There were also 5 HMs that could be used repeatedly. Silphco. Can I have this? I got Eevee! You want to give it a nickname to Eevee? Well, I guess I have to. You know what? I'm not using this Eevee, so I'm just going to give it the first name that comes to mind. brownie, because it's brown. There's no brownie was sent to Pokemon Box 1 on PC. Whenever it says that, like, on PC, it just makes me think it's like a game. You know, I like playing Lego Star Wars on PC. Use a game link cable. How to link Coliseum Trade Center. Stop reading. I like how when the game automatically makes me turn from going down the stairs, it makes the running into a wall sound effect. Even though the game is doing that for me. It's like, imagine if you turned your head to face a wall, and you didn't actually bump the wall, but it sounded like you bumped the wall. It just wouldn't make any sense. It's like a Wookiee living on the Force Moon Endor. It just does not make sense. Why would a Wookiee live on the Force Moon of Endor? Oh, I thought there was a cut bush over here. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. Trainer tips. Guards back, protect, suspension type with 5 point. Rocket Game Corner, the playground for grown-ups. Oh. I don't think I've ever been in here. This could help. I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. Ah! I'm on to something now. Team Rocket wants to fight. Rocket sent out Raticate. Raticate, Baker's man. Knock you out as fast as I can. Hyper Fang. Missed. This has to be it, yeah. I feel like I've heard of, like, in a Pokemon game, you go to Team Rocket's secret base inside of a casino or something. And then you fight Giovanni. And then maybe that'll make Team Rocket go away. Do you like my sick Zubat impression? Wow, that would hurt if I was part psychic. No, it wouldn't, because bug moves are apparently not good in this game. They don't have any good ones yet. Dang. I guess now I have no choice but to let you touch this poster. Our hideout might be discovered. I better tell Boss. Hey! I switched behind the poster? Let's push it. I wonder how this guy got in there without pushing it. Well, here we are. Team Rocket base. Aw, man, I walked a little too far. I was gonna stop and make a joke about, like, I guess we'll do this next time. You broke into our operation? I kind of just walked in. I don't know if that's really breaking in. There's an Eradicate. Guess what, buddy? I took so long finding this place that I'm overleveled. Okay, well, critical hits do still hurt. I also just realized I didn't buy more Paralyze Heals. I also didn't empty my bag. I really gotta leave. I gotta go. I left the oven on. Level 28. I sure hope those stats skyrocket when I evolve you, because there's really nothing special right now. Trying to learn Confuse Ray. Weren't you supposed to learn Flamethrower? Now get rid of Roar, it doesn't do anything. It's about to use Raticate. We change? Yeah, okay. Rutger's falling behind. This is his turn. I say falling behind, but he's same level as Suzuka. Critical hit. Raticate fainted. Burnt. Yeah, I did burn your one Raticate using my Vulpix. You're not gonna get away with this, brat! Okay, hang on, I gotta go. I'm gonna go get away with this. They're letting me get away. Off I go. I got away. Okay, now where's the Pokemon Center from here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Convenient. What a Pokemon Center? You Pokemon brings a perfect health. Ba 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 ba. Turn down the PC. Access my PC. Deposit. I really should put this away. Yeah, for now. I'll look up its TM number later when I go to pull it out. Okay, I only have one elixir. I should put it away. I don't think I typically use elixirs or PP restoring. They're good enough about spacing out healing opportunities that PP is usually never a concern. Unless it's like a, like Ice Beam where it's only got like 10, 5 or 10 PP. Can you imagine a Team Rocket grunt just saying, "Oh no, I left the oven on in the break room," after you beat them, and then they storm off further into the base, hoping to stop a fire that probably has already happened? Yeah, I can imagine that. People... I feel like people talk about Team Rocket like, man, remember when enemy teams were serious and weren't just big goofballs? Like, no, I think they've always been kind of goofy. I can totally imagine Team Rocket being goofy like that. Well, I guess almost burning your base down is not exactly goofy, but incompetent. I can imagine them being incompetent to the point where they almost burn their whole base down because they left the oven on. Oh, you're the TM guy. I think now is the time. I should buy Mega Punch. Which one was it? 2? No, I think it costs 3,000 Pokies, so it's maybe not TM1. Is it TM5? Oh, he's not gonna tell me what it can say. Okay, hang on. Let me look this up. I'll go to intermission while I look this up. Mega Punch. Oh, it's just TM1 in Generation 1. And somehow it's TM0 in Sword and Shield. Don't ask me how that works. I don't remember. I've played Sword and Shield, but I don't remember that. If I ever found it. So TM1. That will be 3,000. Okay, yes. Here you are, thank you. So thank you. I think I'll eat it now. But up TM, it contained Mega Punch. Did you Mega Punch to a Pokemon? Yes. Wendy is able. Wendy is trying to learn Mega Punch. But Wendy can't learn more than 4 moves. Do a little move to make room for Mega Punch? Yes. Tackle. Because, okay, so the way it was... I'm sure I don't have to explain this logic, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Tackle is the weakest move, and while I do have the logic of like, oh well, I kept Tackle around so I could, you know, finish someone off without using PP on a good move. Well, we're flipping the tables. We're spinning that around. Now Scratch is the weak move that I'm keeping around to finish people off and not use PP on Ice Beam or Mega Punch. Forgot Tackle and learned how to punch. And then, you know, I don't know who can learn Strength when I get Strength. But maybe I'll put it on Wendy. I don't know. Do I need to take the elevator? I feel like I really don't. Like I'm only 1 floor up. Yeah. Oh. Well, then what's this? Trainer tips. Okay, yeah. There hits it up to get you out of this little department store. I wanted to know what's up with that house. It looks like there's an old man with a farm. I guess I'll never know. Okay, they put this right here. I gotta check this. Oh, okay. Well then, let me explore each floor thoroughly, and then we'll go down. I would really like... Excuse me. I would really like to see how well she does with Mega Punch. Better than Kirby. That should be how that goes. Escape rope. Did I store my escape ropes? I really should. Who are you? How did you get in here? I'm really good at the stealth thing. You know, infiltration. I should become a spy. That's a Pokemon I haven't seen yet, I think. I'm gonna punch him. Nice. It wasn't even critical. Granted, he's 10 levels lower than me. Scratch was disabled. Fine, I'll Poison Sting you. He's about to use a Chop. Let me change. No. You think you're the best fighting type around here. With the best fighting moves. Guess what? Mega Punch! I really like that element of Pokemon where it's like, they can only learn moves that make sense for the most part. I know there are some that don't make sense, but can learn mostly learn moves based on, you know, their ability to do the move. Defeat a Rocket. Ow! Beaten. Are you dissing Team Rocket? Perhaps. I guess I need a key card or something. While most evil teams are just goofy evil, some are actually kind of pretty evil. I mean, yeah, they can definitely get up to some pretty bad stuff. But I do think that all of them have they also have their members who are just complete doofuses. And it's to keep things lighthearted. Oh man, this is so slow. I will learn I have gone the wrong way in the slowest manner possible. Nope, actually I got that on. Nugget. I should go sell that so I have room for you in my bag. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Yeah, I like how, like Nidoqueen couldn't learn Mega Punch until she became standing on 2 legs and had 2 arms. Oh, another Moonstone. Oh, neat. I forgot my brother said one of those was in here. TM7. Horn Drill. Oh yeah, there's... Is that the one that's... It's a one-hit KO move? And Wendy's the only one who can learn it because she's the only one who has a horn. I don't want to spoil any of the future evil teams we come across for any viewers who watch this marathon as their first exposure to Pokemon, but we get to see some of the more evil ones later. I know for sure there's also some of the later one. I remember one later one is also pretty goofy. Wait, I want that. Super Potion. I don't know if I finished looking around here. I don't know if I got what they wanted me to get out of this. I remember hearing about, like, people really hating teleport mazes in Evil Team bases. And also the sliding puzzles in ice gyms. I don't think I would qualify this as a sliding puzzle. I know there are some that are like... Wait a minute. Oh, wait, okay. There are ice gyms that are like this, where it's like, oh, once you go in a direction, you can't stop until you hit a thing. I feel like this is worse than that. This is not the same. Like, I'm hoping this is as bad as these bases will get, and then later we'll get teleport mazes, and I'll be like, ah, good. Teleport mazes. Not the freaking spinny go in a direction tiles. Like, not that I think this is terrible, but it's certainly, I wouldn't call it good. It's slow. It's kind of visually noisy, so it's kind of annoying trying to figure out where to go based on that. I just don't think it's good, which I'm sure is not a hot take. It's an elevator. But there's no operator, so we can't go anywhere. Wait, hang on. Okay, I just had to make sure I saw that wall. Why did you come here? I don't know. I guess I gotta beat you guys to get you out of town. Can you imagine how hard it must be to get around here as a regular Team Rocket member? Like, oops, took the wrong one again, gotta try again from the beginning. Yeah, I imagine if you came here, you'd either have, like, a way to skip it, or you would just know. You would just be here so often that you would know. Nice try, Rattata. About to use Raticate. No, I won't change. I'll keep punching the rats. Ooh, almost. Scratch. But yeah, like, teleport mazes I don't think are that bad because you know, there is at least like a degree that you can be like, oh yeah, I know, I was here before. You know, there is an element to it where you can, you know, pretty easily figure out like where you are, where, you know, which teleporters you have and have not used yet. But, you know, whatever you call that we just did, it's visually noisy in a way where it's like, I can't really remember which of these I already went on. You know, Game Boy Screen Crunch certainly doesn't help. So I honestly would rather do a teleporter maze. Imagine having 4 Pokemon and your last resort is a Rattata. Actually, I'm sure there are people who have had Rattatas as their HM users. Assuming they're even good HM users. But you know, that kind of situation, this won't do! Where like your entire team has wiped, so all you have left is your HM dude. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! I am a robot! Actually, I can't remember if I don't remember if my HM user went with me into the Elite Four in Ruby. I would have to check my like Hall of Fame, or you know, I don't know if the game actually saves who did what. But I took a screenshot, so I gotta find that screenshot. And that would probably remind me, because I know I had a, excuse me, I believe it was a Linoon. Can it evolve into Linoon? Zigzagoon, and if it could evolve, it evolves. And that was my HM user for Ruby. Your HM slubs is your last resort, who's like level 3. Yeah, see, I like... Maybe I'm weird. I like letting them participate in battle so that they're not level 3 by the end of the game. It's probably easier in games where you have the experience share, where you can just give that to them and they can stay mostly up to date and not be completely behind. I say having a Pidgey who is definitely falling behind because I'm not using them, because they're not really... Well, I can't say they're not good, I just haven't been using them because my enthusiasm for them is waning. I'm really just waiting to get my true 6th party member. Silphscope? I don't know where it is. Okay, I'll talk. Take the elevator to see my boss. Hyper Potion. No, actually, it would be good. regular potion to nearly top her off. Would you like to save the game? I saved the game. It appears to need a key. Have I not been everywhere here? Yeah, good luck finding my way back. Oh, I haven't fought you yet. Don't we totally have an appointment with the boss? No. No, we don't. Boss said you can see ghosts with the Sylph Scope. I think I'm gonna get the Sylph Scope when I beat here. I don't know. Just a hunch. Nice Zubat. It'd be a shame if he got hit with ice. Oh no, did I do the thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Cuffing. There we are. Sorry, I had to take my hand off the controller to take a drink of water. It might actually be worth using one of my ethers on Dig. I can never remember what the PP restoring items are called, because they're like Ether and Elixir. I think Ether is the one that restores some PP to one move, and then like Elixir does some to all. I was about to use Raticate. It's like Barricade, but it's also a rat. I surrender. The Team Rocket HQ has 4 basement floors. Can you reach the boss? I plan on it. Okay, that's where I came in. And then I apparently went around this guy. Okay, here was more base. You know, I was about to say, like, oh, you know, actually, maybe this floor spinny thing isn't actually that bad, because if we're about to go fight the boss. And then I never said that, because we weren't about to go fight the boss. Rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, both of these just lead here. The up will also lead me there. So is that one way? Let me take this way again. And then this goes down. Okay, this one takes me there. This one wasn't so bad. This spinny puzzle floor, not too bad. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. Stop having affairs. Can't you just be loyal to your partner? How hard is it? How hard is it to be loyal? I don't know why, but I kind of liked when your items were limited back then. Nowadays in Scarlet and Violet, for example, you'd have a ton of elixirs on you pretty quickly. No, I really like that about Scarlet and Violet. I really liked just having a crap ton of stuff that I picked up off the ground and all over the place. Mega Punch. And scratch. And he falls over in defeat. Like, I can see how some people would say, like, Scarlet and Violet didn't do a good job of incentivizing exploration. But I feel like it was a very excellent first attempt at, like, an open-world mainline Pokemon game. I think Legends came out first. You know, Legends Arceus. I think that was first. But it's also technically mainline. But you know what I'm trying to say. For an open-world generation. Oof, take it down. Scope, the machine the boss stole. It's here somewhere. Thanks. Oh, is the elevator the way we come back after beating the boss? The elevator doesn't work? Who has the lift key? I just realized this game doesn't have a key items pocket, so I'd better have enough item space in my bag when I find it. Yeah, I think Pokemon does translate really well to being an open world game. Oh, I know it's hilarious just literally picking up random stuff off the ground in that game. That's fair. Like, you know, Pokemon is all about the Pokemon, you know, finding and catching Pokemon. And then being excited when you find something, you know, new and cool, and you're like, oh, look at that! And then you catch it, and then, you know, you evolve it, and it's like, oh, it got even cooler! So, like, having an open world formula, you know, part of the incentive to explore is to find new Pokemon. Nice mean. And then an extension of that is their moves. So it's, you know, a natural extension of incentivizing you to explore by finding Pokemon would be finding, you know, also finding new TMs. No! Yes. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Oh. So I need to keep grabbing infinite respawning items. Oh, I can't even look at what this is, because it's... Yeah, I'm just getting rid of my escape ropes. Just completely. Is it okay to toss escape rope? Yes. Threw away escape rope. TM2. Contained Razor Wind. Teach Razor Wind to a Pokemon? Yeah. Ah, Kirby can't learn it. Would this be a good time to start making Icaros better? No, I'll hang on to it. What can I get? I can't really get rid of anything. I guess I can get rid of my paralyzed heals for now, but I don't really want to be with that. Whatever. I feel bad tossing items instead of selling them back, but whatever. It's only 2 of them. Blue found lift key. Oh no, I dropped the lift key, and I was staring at it for a whole minute while you managed your bag. Oh no, I'm so clumsy. No more room for items. I'll come back for you. It's not like this is a cave where every 10 steps I'm encountering a Zubat. I give Game Freak a pass on Scarlet and Violet because it was the first attempt at a full open world Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people are way too hard on Scarlet and Violet. Like, I get it, but at the same time, chill. It's like I was saying, I feel like it was a pretty good, you know, a very solid, like, first open world Pokemon. You know, even if Legends may have come out first. It's like, you know, you got Pokemon as your incentive for exploring. They made it so that TMs are out there in the wild that you can find. Oh, and, you know, beating Pokemon, not necessarily catching them, but if you defeat them instead, you get components to craft other TMs. So there's further TM incentive. Where am I going? Which way? This way should be fine. And then on top of that, they have their, like, what do you call legendary Pokemon that are only kind of legendary? They're not like the box legendary, but they're still, like, unique. Mythic, I think? They had their mythic Pokemon be sealed behind doors, where the only way to get to them is to basically find a whole nother form of collectible. Oh, I hope me swallowing there wasn't too squelchy. I hope it didn't get picked up on the microphone. I don't know why it was so squelchy. I'm just trying to get my throat more hydrated here. Yeah, oh yeah, and Gimmighoul. So, you know, basically the Koroks of that game is another Pokemon. I think that was really well done. How can you not see the beauty of our evil? Because evil isn't beautiful. It's rotten. It's stinky. It's gross. Stop being evil. Punch a snake. And you know, like, having limited items is also more an idea of, like, more of like an older school RPG. Actually, I should have kept Wendy. Yeah, that would have been. I wasn't paying attention to who the Pokemon was gonna be. That's fine. We'll just Ember him. Yeah, we got this. It's not like he knows. Ow! Dig! What was I saying? Yeah, like the idea of your items being more limited and, you know, it being more of an endurance run along a route to get from one Pokemon Center to another. The abundance of items in Scarlet and Violet, I think, is good because why would you want exploration to be an endurance run? You know, why would you want to feel like you're punished for exploring for too long? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if you resisted electric. I don't know why I was gonna say thunder type. Nice. Ayaya! Boss, I'm sorry I failed you. My Emperor! I failed you! I know you. You ruined our plans. At Mount Moon. Did I? I know I fought a Team Rocket guy there. I don't remember what he was doing. Seijo. It'd be a shame if my poison type used an Ice Beam move before you could do anything. Oh Oh no, I did the thing again. Ah. Yeah, I really should use my ethers. If I'm lucky, it'll free up some bag space, and then I can go back and get that item. It's super effective. I can spend it with experience. Side slash. Switch. Yes. Akela, it's your turn. You're only level 29 now. It's not. You're no longer the highest level. Actually, you haven't been for a while, ever since Kirby took over, I think. Sand attack. Burned again. Do you have something against Team Rocket? Yes. Looking for items. PP was restored. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna free up bag space by using ethers. Amazing. Found iron. Pokemon is obviously moving to a new target audience that's more into story, exploration, and casual fun. They don't seem interested in appealing to an audience that's only interested in battling when it comes to main series games. Yeah, and that's why it's great that they're making, what's it called? Like, I'm gonna say Pokemon Masters. That's a different thing. But that new thing where it's just pure competitive Pokemon. You know, decoupling the competitive scene from the main games, so that people who are really, really into being competitive can do that, and the main games can focus on being fun. And you know, they can do whatever they want. They don't have to worry about being competitively balanced. So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Giovanni wants to fight. Giovanni sent out Onyx. I sent out someone who probably shouldn't be sent out right now, but... Aren't you playing ground here? Ice? You like ice. Yeah, take that. He's about to use Rhyhorn. I guess I don't really have a counter to normal types. Assuming it's normal and not like rock ground. I guess we'll see. Is it ground? I feel like like when they add the steel type, they make this guy like pure steel. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Neat. Super effective. Okay, so he's probably ground. Did I mention I'm having a great time playing this game? Because I'm having a great time. Even if I did get stuck for a little bit, and Team Rocket Base isn't the coolest place ever, it's not actively painful. Kangaskhan. You change? I probably should. Get some other people getting some experience here. Ah! How about a slash? Comet Punch. Okay, yeah, I'm not scared of that. Hit 3 times. Critical hit. Okay. How about it did? Guard spec? Well, that's not good. Unless I get a critical. Yeah, your rage missed. I bet that makes you even more raged. Enraged. I know English. Like I love Scarlet and Sword because I get to explore the world and have casual fun and complete the Pokedex as much as possible. That's why I love Legends Arceus, because the goal is to complete the first Pokedex. Yeah, I feel like if Generation 10 decided, like, they want to bring in, like, Arceus's focus on Pokédex, with it, like, I don't want to say being built around the Pokédex, but, you know, being designed where Pokédex completion is more incentivized, and even more so than, like, Scarlet and Violet, where, like, every, 10 catches you get, some Pokeballs or something. I think that could be really cool. What? This cannot be! I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we'll meet again. He turned into an Electrode. Ah! I want to throw out the Moonstone because I don't need more of them. But I don't want to do that because I don't get more. There's only so many of them in the game. I'll just come back. I'll sell the nugget, I'll come back. Which floor do you want to go to? The B1 floor. Beep boo. Oh, shoot. Are you lost, you little rat? No, actually, I've got this whole base mapped out in my head pretty well, actually. Got a pretty good mental map of the place by now. I don't know if this is necessarily like a detail about Legends Arceus that's like, oh, that's them being more casual rather than being more competitive. But I like the system they had where they changed how like EVs and IVs worked, whichever one of those. So to use Coven. So they changed it where like instead of having a cap on how many, I guess, EVs? Because IV is initial value, which I assume is like, has to do with like the nature of the Pokemon and stuff, the stat rolls. So I guess EV, that's, effort value, so I guess that's the ones that you gain over the course of the game while training your Pokemon. I like that they changed that where like there's just no cap. So you could train a Pokemon to be a jack of all trades if you had enough of those items that increased those, those values. Why? Because it's fun, that's why. Uh-oh, that fight opened the door. I'm gonna go put my stuff in my PC and then I'm gonna loot your base. I feel like I beat all the trainers in there, so like, there's nothing to worry about now. I feel like I should go check the fighting gym again and see if they actually have a gym leader now. Thank you, Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I'm still curious though, like, if that fighting gym is not actually a gym, that still leaves like there's 3 towns. We already know Sabrina's one of them. There are 2 towns, but there's still one more gym leader. I guess I don't need to worry about it right now. Do I seriously have 47,000 Pokies right now? Or 43,000? There's proof that Pokemon is moving away from people that only care about battles. I know somewhere, or someone who played Gen 9 for a few hours and apparently found exploring the world boring and kept saying there was nothing to do, apparently. When in my case, the world wasn't boring and I always found something to do because they give you multiple quests to go after, and obviously you can complete the dex. Yeah. Like, there's plenty to do in that game if you actually do it. You know, like, not just, like, completing the Pokedex or... Well, I was gonna say, or getting the mythic Pokemon, but that's part of getting the Pokedex. Put away the Moonstone. I really hope my PC does not have a limit on how much I can store in there. Put that away. Honestly, I'll put the Hyper Potion away too. I really don't need that right now, because I got a Max Potion in case of emergency. Like, I think it's more accurate for that person to say that they didn't find what, you know, they didn't find the content engaging, because it is absolutely not true that there's nothing to do in there. Like, sure, I can understand wanting there to be more content overall. You know, maybe bringing back, like, contests or, you know, something like that. Pokeathlon. But, you know, I don't know that a battle tower would have necessarily engaged that person. I think in general they just didn't like the game. And honestly, I think people need to be more willing to admit that they didn't like a game because there was nothing there for them, rather than the game was bad. You know, I wish people could recognize that difference more. Okay, we're gonna B4 and get what Giovanni dropped first. Oh, it's probably the Sylph Scope. That's probably what it is. Duh. The Sylph Scope. Yeah, there we go. So now we gotta go back to the Poke Tower. Pokemon Tower. Do I really feel like running around this base to find the whatever that other item I didn't pick up was? Perhaps. I gotta find the stairs that make me go down. Well, there. It was over this way, right? Oh, not that way. Oop. I turned a little bit too soon. Was it on the other side of this? Oh shoot, that's not right. Oops, that's not right either. That person I was talking about also doesn't like completing the decks, which is why they didn't like Legends Arceus, because they apparently didn't go around catching Pokemon to advance the story versus the usual gym battles. So Scope the Shame the Boss Doll is here somewhere. Yeah, it's in my pocket. Yeah, that's definitely player error there. Like, I don't want to be like, you're playing the game wrong, but like, you're playing the game wrong. Like, if you're in Pokemon and you just want battles and you don't care about the story and you don't care about anything other than beating the gyms. HP up, I came all this way for an HP up. I'm so mad I'm gonna dig a hole out of here. Like, I get Pokemon stories can be kind of, you know, tropey. You know, formulaic. But like, if you're playing an RPG and you're skipping all the cutscenes, like, what are you even doing? Okay, I'm putting the lift key away. I'm not going back in there. Put the HP up away. Is there an item store in Lavender Town? I don't want to go into the... I don't want to go into the department store. Yeah, there it is. Sell my nugget. I can't eat it, so I might as well sell it. Honestly? I can afford it. I'll buy back some paralyzed heals. Oh, what was it? What was it? Great Ball? I don't really need Great Balls. Honestly, I feel like I should just put my Pokeballs away, because I don't plan on catching anything else. Or not anything I plan on using. Like, there's one more Pokemon, and we're not there yet. I should technically be ending by now. Actually, yeah, we're over 3 hours, so I should be ending, but... Did I mention I'm having fun? Did I mention I'm enjoying this game? Because I might as well keep going. I don't mean to make a habit out of playing, you know, actively make... I'm not intentionally making these streams longer than normal. That just... It just keeps happening. Because I keep playing. I'm just sitting here like, did you not do your research on Legends Arceus before you bought it? The goal is to complete the world's first Pokédex, and there's no gyms yet. And not many trainers out in the world because Pokeballs are a new invention. Oh, look, I can catch a Ghastly now. I'm not gonna. But I could identify it now. Yeah, that's definitely their fault for not realizing what kind of game Legends even is. Or Legends Arceus specifically, because there's 2 of them now. It's like how do you not know what Arceus is even gonna be like? Like if you know enough about it to want to buy it, but then you don't know that it's not gonna have gyms. I feel like the marketing would have been pretty clear about, like, hey, this game is about exploring and catching Pokemon. Actually, who's my weakest right now? 28, 29, 23, 30, okay. Akela, you're apparently my weakest right now, not counting Ikaros, who at this point is just there to fly. Oh, wait. Oh, I can get this now. Great. Thanks. Go, Akela. Never mind. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where it was stopping me before. Begone intruders. Ghost appeared. Silphscope unveiled the ghost's identity. A Marowak? Huh? Good thing my Pokemon are level 30 by now. Also, you're ground, so... drown, I guess. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Rest in peace, Marowak. I'm gonna Marowak all these Team Rocket grunts. What do you want? Why are you here? You know, I know there's something to be said about Pokemon still using, like, generic character models for trainer types. You know, you got your hiker model, you got your, you know, Blass. I think Scarlet and Violet was a good showing for the future because they weren't identical. Like, you could tell they were changing, like, the hair and skin color. It's only... well, I would say it's only a matter of time. Really, I think in Gen 10, Gen 10 could be the game to, like, fully... not necessarily fully, but to go more in on that and have trainers have unique hairstyles from each other, even if they're the same class. Like, really, like, they should just do, like, what other games with, like, character creators do for NPCs and just use character creator elements for NPCs. You know, like I love Astral Chain, but it is blatantly obvious. Oh, that's a funny sprite. It's blatantly obvious that, like, almost every NPC in that game, except for, like, very specific key characters, they just use the character creator for them. They're all the same assets. But, like, they have those assets, so I don't think there's anything wrong with them using them to easily create NPCs. And then, of course, you have, like, Bethesda games. Like ever since, like, what? Oblivion, the NPCs are just made in the character creator. You know, ever since they stopped being sprite-based and started being, like, actual models. I'm not going to forget this. Yeah, okay, whatever. Junior Troopa. That's what he says when you beat him, right? He's like, I won't forget this! This old guy came and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're talking it over as adults. Which is why I'm battling you. But yeah, I think it is only a matter of time until, you know, random trainers in Pokemon games start having, you know, I feel like it is reasonable for them to have, like, similar builds to each other. You know, there is a charm to, you know, every hiker being a big guy, and then that's kind of the only trope I know in their trainers. But, you know, like, all dressing similar to each other, because it helps you identify them, and then you can be like, ah, I know what Pokemon that guy's gonna have. So I think it's reasonable for them to look like each other for the most part, but then also have, you know, start using, like, different hair and different accessories, so that you can still recognize, like, oh, that's a hiker over there, because he's got the giant backpack. But then also, like, you know, he doesn't look like every other hiker you fought. Like, Gen 10 could easily be the one to do that. We won't know until it comes out. Gen 10 is going to be one step closer to us maybe dropping the trainer class system for just saying Trainer Joey would like to battle. I mean, like I said, I feel like it's part of it is like identifying what Pokemon you're gonna be up against at a glance, so that you can change your party around accordingly before you get into battle. Please, no more. Pokemon are only good for making money. Stay out of our business. No. I will be up in your business as long as your business involves harming Pokemon. I mean, I guess what they could do is they could have like a... like, what was it? What's it called in like the older games? Like the Pokegear? Have something like that. I guess Black and White had like Sea-Gear. Have like a trainer scope so that you could pull out a scope, you know, like a telescope, and you zoom in on a trainer and it's like, hey, this trainer has this Pokemon. That's one way I could see them gearing up to get rid of the class system. Or I guess using that to replace the class system, so then you could just have everyone be Trainer Joey or whoever. You're not saving anyone, kid. But I feel like it's really important to know, like, what Pokemon a trainer is going to have. You know, have an idea of what Pokemon they could have before you get into battle. Confused. Use Monogon. Yar, your confusion didn't matter. Cool hit. Would have been nice if you got that first, so you knocked him out in one hit and didn't get confused. It's better to use Rattata. Oh, I guess Suzuka's the lowest level Pokemon now. Ember! Hey, you got burned. Focus energy. Haha. You can focus energy all you want. But I don't know if you don't know this because you exist in the game, so you wouldn't know this about it. It is not programmed very well. I mean, certainly a better game than I could program. I don't think I could single-handedly do better than Pokemon Gen 1. I could potentially learn enough to be better, but do I, at this current moment in time, know enough that I could do better? No. It's about to use Zubat. I still can never remember which is its original evolution and then which is the one they added later. So Zubat, Golbat, and then Crobat? I guess I mix it up because I expect Golbat to be the best one because it's like Gold Bat. But I guess it's not like Bronze Bat, Silver Bat, and Gold Bat. Don't fight us, Rockets. Yeah, well, too late. I already beat like 30 of you guys. You're not getting away with this! Oh, look at me. I'm getting away. With this. Mr. Fuji. Eh? You came to save me? Thank you. But I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Mr. Fuji has been praying alone for Cubone's mother. Okay, I guess you guys just say the same thing. Blue. Your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. Yeah, there we go. Upon hearing Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Yes. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. Yes. So then, next time, I can actually cliffhang this. Next time, we will go and wake the sleeping Pokemon. Actually, I'll heal my Pokemon off screen and then I'll save in front of the sleeping Pokemon, and then next time we can wake it up. So thanks for watching. Oh, hang on. One more message in chat. I don't like those YouTube videos that say this is the best starter for each game because best starter is suggestive. Yeah. Like, the thing about there being 3 options for, you know, your first Pokemon, for your first Pokemon is you're supposed to choose. You're supposed to pick the one you like the best. It defeats the point of Pokemon to only pick the ones that are the best meta. Like, it's especially starter, because that's supposed to be your partner Pokemon, your best friend, the guy who's with you till the end. And if you only do it based on stats, that's stupid. Also, you can think of starters as difficulty options. So, like, if you know, like picking Charmander in this game is kind of hard mode in the beginning because, you know, you gotta beat Brock with a Charmander. Like, good luck. It can be done, but like it's not gonna be as easy as, like, literally the 2 other options are his weakness, which is I still think that's really hilarious. But yeah, okay. So thanks for watching. See you Friday. We'll wake sleeping Pokemon. There's 2 of them apparently. I don't know if we'll wake both, but maybe we will. We'll have to see. See you Friday. Bye.